Here's my top-down analysis on USDCHF from the monthly time frame all the way to the H4. I've been looking at this pair for some weeks now, and I noticed some really interesting stuff that I would like to share with you. First off, in this time frame, I can see some major zones, some major support and resistance level that it seems like price might be respecting. Currently, price is at this major support level now, and it's trying to give us some reversal moves. But there's some other things that I saw in the charts with other time frames that made me feel like this reversal might not entirely happen. But then again, I'm open to anything that the market brings, and I'm ready to ride with whatever wave that the market is moving at. So looking at this right now, I've identified my resistance and my support levels. They're so good, and right at this support level, I can also see that's just around here, around where price is giving us that reversal. We can see that there's a supply zone right here. This is a major supply zone right here, and there's chances that price will hit the supply zone and probably come back into the support level, maybe even break it. And then we also see that there's another support level right here as well. This one has never been tested. We don't know if that would ever happen, but it's good to have these points placed here so that whenever price comes around this level, we know that this is also something to take note of. So this is a major support, this is a major support, this is a major resistance, right? Still within this area, I can see that there was a major support here at some points, although it was broken. So if I put my line here, you see that we had a major supports right here, and then price broke out of the support zone, but it looks like it's going back up again, maybe for a retest. You know that when a support gets broken, it turns into a resistance zone in some cases, right? So price looks like it's going back up for a retest of this area, right? This broken support, still retesting at this supply level, giving us more reason to believe that price might actually go bearish, right? And if that happens, it might be good for us, right? So this is what I see on the monthly time frame. So if I switch time frames now and I move all the way to the weekly time frame, there's also something very interesting in this time frame that I'd like to share. So in this time frame here, I see, firstly, I can identify, I'll just make this bigger a bit. I can identify a solid downtrend. Okay, good. So I can identify a solid downtrend right here. And as a swing trader, I like to go with the trend. So I am originally just looking at this market and trying to look for an opportunity where I can go bearish, right? So this is a solid downtrend here, and chances are price might hits the trend line again, give us a pullback and a reason to take in more sales, right? But until that happens, I'm not making any major move on this chart because I haven't gotten that major move just yet. But still within this weekly time frame, still within this trend line or this downtrend, I can also see that there's a supply zone that has been formed around this area as well, right? So price might also respect the zone and push further to the downside, but it would be great if price goes up a bit, because the higher the better for a sell, right? So if price goes up a bit, tests the trend line and gives us that confirmation that we have our third touch to take our entry, then it would be a good reason for us to actually take a sell. But I'm still looking at this market and there's still no move right here. I'm just observing and waiting for the perfect opportunity to take my entry. Another interesting thing about this chart is if you're looking at it from like the past, looking for opportunities where you probably would have entered this trade, you can see right here that we had a double top here, also forming a resistance around this area. But apart from the double top, we also see a neckline that had been formed, and we can see how price broke out of this neckline, went back up for a retest, and it would have been a very good opportunity for us to take a beautiful sell based on that retest, right? So this would have been an opportunity for folks to enter, see how price sold all the way to this point, and it would have been, the profit would have been massive. And this is a weekly time frame, so you can't joke with the amount of money that you can actually make from a trade like this, right? So let's switch all the way to the daily and see what we have going on in the daily time frame. Right now on the daily time frame, I don't see anything so different, but if I bring my trend line and I connect, okay, I see something a little different here. So on this daily time frame, we can see that we once had a downtrend, but you can see how the downtrend has been broken, solidly broken. A bullish candle completely formed outside of the trend line, giving us a reason why price might be changing, you know, directions, right? But this is just the daily time frame. The daily time frame has had its downtrend broken and it's solid, right? But within my higher time frame, which is my weekly time frame, I can still see that price is still in the downtrend, right? So given that price is still in the downtrend, the weekly time frame, as a swing trader, it doesn't necessarily make sense for me to actually go in for a buy because I've seen this breakout right here, right? So day traders and scalpers might take advantage of this opportunity and see very good entries, and they can make very good money from it. But as a swing trader, I'll pass on an opportunity like this because I would like to go with the trend. So now, seeing that price has broken out of this, going to the upside, it looks good, so I'll just observe and see how far it moves. And then once I see that there's been an entry for a sell still within this weekly downtrend, then it might give me a reason to actually take a sell. So on the daily time frame, this is all I see. There's nothing so major right now, but if we switch all the way to the H4, we might have something a little more interesting. So looking at the H4 time frame right now, if I bring out my trend line tool, yeah, I see that there's been, oh, did I just take this off my watch list? I see that there's been a major trend line right here as well, right? And then if I put another trend line at the top, I can form what we call a price channel. We're going to have an upward channel in this market, right? So you can see how price has been moving up for a period in an upward channel, right? You can take advantage of this too, but I'm just looking at it and it gives me an idea as to what is to come, right? So before we move further, if you're just coming across my video for the first time, my name is Zazie. I'm a swing trader. I show you very interesting chart setups. I trade with pure price action. I do not use indicators at all. I try to make the charts as simple as possible because trading is already naturally complicated, right? So why complicate it even more? So I make sure I show you the simplest analysis possible and then make the chart pretty much easy for you to read on your own, right? If you like this video, do well to drop a like. If you have any questions, also feel free to drop a comment and I'll be checking out all of the comments and responding as well. So let's continue, right? So this is an upward channel in the H4 time frame. It looks really, really good. And what I see here, what I imagine happening here is, first of all, this is my daily downtrend that has been broken, right? And this is my weekly downtrend that is still very valid because it has not been broken. So what I see here, what I expect to happen here, what I'm imagining or what I'm hoping should happen is price probably moving all the way to the upside, right? To the top of this channel that forms a resistance, right? Coming all the way to this top. And then maybe around this area, it also sort of tests the weekly downtrend for the third time, giving us an opportunity to take a sell. Now, there are two ways to go about this. One way would be to take advantage of the sell when price hits the weekly downtrend, right? Another way would be to, yes, price hits the weekly downtrend and it looks like price is going to reverse, but you probably might not be convinced enough. So you might choose to also wait for price to break out of this upward channel in the H4 time frame. Once it breaks out, right, it gives you an added reason to actually take that sell. So you can wait for the breakout, a retest, and then take that sell. It gives you more confidence in that trade. But either ways, right, depending on the strategy you use, you can take your entry. Just make sure that whatever it is that you do, you apply proper risk management and you do not go about risking all of your capital on the trade because you think, you know, it's a short trade, right? So this is my analysis on the USDCHF. I'll keep looking at the charts to see if there's anything new or if anything changes, but for now this is what I'm looking at. I'm currently not going to set up any trade on this. I'll just keep looking at it to see how price turns out, and then if price aligns with the things that I have in my mind and with the setups that I have planned on the charts, then I'll make my move. So you might want to check out this chart too, and if it works for you, feel free to take a trade. Let me know how the trade goes. If you like the video, like I said before, drop a like, drop a comment if you have questions. If there's any pair that you want me to analyze, feel free to drop the pair on the comment section. Also, we have the trading hub where I send out free trading setups, powerful trading setups that can guide you in making your decisions for your trades every day. So feel free to join the hub. If you haven't joined the hub, the link is in the description. The free Telegram channel. So just click on the link, join the hub so you can get free powerful trading setups every day. We also have a Discord server where we are growing a trading community, so you can join the server. The link is also in the description. Feel free to join, And then we have challenges every week, every month, and you can win exciting prizes. You can also have a live analysis session with me, right? So feel free to join. And then, yeah, if you are just coming for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. Do not leave without subscribing if you like the content. All right, I'll see you in the next one.